It's time to grab your clubs because today we're going to be exploring the best golf course communities in the Triangle region of North Carolina. From public to private, the Triangle offers something for everyone. And with 200 plus sunny days a year, you're going to have plenty of opportunities to enjoy the greens. But before diving in, if you're new here, my name is Matt Martin and I'm a Raleigh-based realtor. I'm also a novice golfer who's always looking to get better. I've helped tons of clients just like you relocate to the Triangle region of North Carolina. And if you're looking to do the same, I'd love to help you too. The Triangle region is a golfer's dream with about 50 different public and private courses scattered about. Of course, we're not gonna go over them all today, but I've still got a long list for y'all, so buckle up. We'll kick things off with the top public golf course communities, and there's no better place to start than in Cary at Lockmere. This semi-private 18-hole par 71 course is the centerpiece of the gorgeous Lockmere community. The community is known for its abundance of lakes, hence the lock prefix you'll see throughout, and for its canopy of trees that make it feel like you're in your own private oasis. This community was mostly built in the late 80s and early 90s, so it has a much more established and mature feel. As of May 2024, the median home price was $875,000, and that gets you a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3,300 square foot home. The community enjoys easy access to everything you need, including Waverly Place just down the street with shops, restaurants, and a coveted Whole Foods. In terms of the golf course, you're looking at paying about $40 to $50 per person for a round of 18 holes. Moving further east, we get into Eagle Ridge and Garner. This is another semi-private 18-hole par 71 course, and it was designed by 1992 US Open champion Tom Kite and opened in October 2000. It's located only about 15 miles south of Raleigh and is surrounded by the Eagle Ridge community, which features a mix of single-family homes and villas. The median home price is $485,000, but sales over the past 3 months range from $400,000 all the way to over $900,000. Same for the size of homes. While the median has 4 beds, 3 baths, and 2,500 square feet, the last quarter saw homes ranging from 2,000 square feet to over 6,000 square feet. So there's quite a bit of variety here. Location-wise, this part of Garner is growing tremendously and has recently seen the addition of a Costco shopping center just down the road, not to mention many new construction communities. This is all in anticipation of the 540 Beltline expansion opening up later this year. And if you're not sure what that is, be sure to check out my Triangle terminology video here for an in-depth look at it. But suffice it to say, it's going to transform this part of the region. In terms of golf fees, you're looking at $40 or more per person for 18 holes. The next public golf course community we'll explore is Riverwood, which is located in Clayton. This course features 27 holes and opened in 1997. It's surrounded by the Riverwood community, which has a wide array of homes from the modest to the stately. The median home price here is just over $400,000, which is higher than Clayton's overall median home price, and that'll get you 4 beds, 3 baths, and 2,500 square feet. While most of the homes were built in the early 2000s, you will find some newer homes scattered throughout. The community is known for its athletic club, which features 10,000 square feet of fitness space, 3 outdoor pools, a 67-foot water slide, and 1 indoor competition-sized pool and wading pool. Truly something for everyone. In terms of golf, you're looking at paying around $50 or more per person for a full 18 holes of play. And the last public golf course community we're going to talk about is River Ridge, which is located just outside of Clayton. It was ranked the best public golf course in the region by reviewers on golfnow.com, and it's the only one I've actually played at. I guess I know how to pick them. This is a par 72 course across 18 holes and will typically run you around $50 to $60 per person. It opened in 1997 and was designed by architect Chuck Smith, who carved holes into a unique landscape created by the rolling hills and ravines of the nearby Neuse River. The community that surrounds the golf course features more modest homes with a median price of just under $400,000 for a 4-bed, 3.5-bath, just over 2,600 square foot home. I have clients who I help buy here, and they love the tranquility of the community and the friendly neighbors. So now that we've explored the top public golf course communities, let's dive into the prestigious private courses in the Triangle region. Now, these private courses tend to be pretty tight-lipped about their membership dues and wait lists, so for purposes of this video, I'm gonna skip over those. But if you'd like any detailed information, leave me a comment down below or shoot me a text, and I'll be happy to dive deeper. Let's kick things off in Cary, which features 2 private golf course communities, starting with Preston. This neighborhood, which is actually made up of over 40 sub-communities, is located just west of downtown Cary, east of 540, and surrounds the Preston Wood Country Club, which features 3 championship golf courses. The overall neighborhood median sales price sits around $1.1 million, and that'll get you a 4-bed, 3-bath, 3,200 plus square foot home. While Preston Wood Country Club was established in the 1980s, it wasn't until SAS moved into the region in the 90s and 3 of its co-owners bought the club that the neighborhood really blew up. So the average home here was built in 1995. The neighborhood is known for its mature landscaping, parks, and easy access to shopping. You can find Trader Joe's and Targets minutes to the northeast, amazing brunch at La Farm Bakery on the southern border, and H Mart is to the southwest, which is the most incredible Asian grocery store and food court. The location really can't be beat. Next, we're going to move to the south to McGregor Downs, which is located just north of the intersection of Highways 1 and 64. The golf course here is stunning, and I was lucky enough to play it last year for a charity event. This 18-hole course is continually rated as one of the best in the southeastern US, and a quick visit will leave you with no question as to why. McGregor Downs is one of the oldest communities in Cary, and you can see it in the gorgeous landscape and its mature tree canopy. The neighborhood surrounds the McGregor Downs Country Club and is known for its abundant topography and rolling hills, incredible golf course views, and variety of architecture. That's due to the fact that many of the older homes dating back to the 60s and 70s are being torn down and replaced with large moderns. This demand has driven up prices, which has contributed to the overall median home price of over $1.3 million here. That's for a 4-bedroom, 5-bathroom, nearly 4,300 square foot home. So the homes here are large. McGregor Downs enjoys easy access to the entire region, not to mention that Whole Foods I talked about just across Highway 1, Costco and Target just a few miles to the west, and the second of Cary's Trader Joe's just to the north. Let's head west into Chapel Hill, where you have the preeminent Governor's Club. This is the only gated community on the list, and it is truly one of the most beautiful settings you can imagine. It feels like you're in an exclusive mountain town with beautiful rolling hills and never-ending vistas. Here, you'll find 27 holes that stretch across 3 golf courses designed by Jack Nicklaus. You're a bit removed here, so despite the beauty and exclusivity, homes aren't crazy expensive. The median home price sits just over $1 million for a 4-bed, 4-bath, 4,600 square foot single family. But the golf prices, now that's another story. Enrollment fees are high, as are monthly dues, as are tee and cart fees. Chapel Hill is also home to the Chapel Hill Country Club, which is surrounded by the Oaks community. I've been lucky enough to play this course as well, and it's incredibly beautiful and well maintained. The surrounding community features a wide array of homes, from the modest to the stately. The median home here sold for just over $1.1 million for 5 beds, 5 baths, and almost 3,900 square feet. Location-wise, the Oaks and Chapel Hill Country Club are much more centrally located, just off Highway 54, minutes to UNC's campus and to downtown Chapel Hill. You feel like you're in a forest oasis here, but you're really close to everything that Chapel Hill has to offer. Heading back towards Raleigh, we'll make a pit stop at Briar Creek Country Club. The 18-hole golf course here is stunning, which comes as no surprise as it was designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer. This area of town is really its own little city, with shopping, restaurants, and amenities all nearby. It's located smack dab in the middle of Raleigh and Durham, just minutes to RDU Airport, and the Research Triangle Park. The community was built in the early 2000s, which has given it enough time to establish the gorgeous landscaping that it's known for, and it features everything from townhomes to single-family estates. The median single-family home sold for just over $1 million for 4 beds, 4 baths, and over 4,000 square feet. One great thing about Briar Creek Country Club, aside from its beauty, is that the dues are still relatively low. Sticking to communities outside the 540 Beltline, let's head to Hazen Tree in Wake Forest. This Tom Fazio designed par 71 course recently went through a complete bunker renovation, so even if you've played here before, now might be the time to check it out again. The surrounding neighborhood is full of beautiful estates, many that were built in the last 5 years. That means you're looking at a pretty high price point, with the median home sitting at 4,300 square feet with 5 beds, 5 baths, and just about $1.1 million. But you're super close to everything that Wake Forest has to offer, including the new Wegmans Shopping Center, multiple branches of Falls Lake, and historic downtown Wake Forest. All right, just 2 more private courses to go, and they're both located in Raleigh. First up is Northridge, which features 2 highly regarded 18-hole golf courses situated on 400 acres on rolling ridges. The neighborhood is undergoing a major transformation right now, with tons of 1970s and 80s homes being torn down and replaced with multi-million-dollar moderns. So you'll see quite a range of homes here, from $525,000 all the way up to $5.1 million, from 2,000 square feet all the way up to 8,500. And that's just sales in the last 3 months. Northridge is known for its beautiful rolling hills, mature trees, golf course views, its proximity to one of Raleigh's preeminent private pre-K through 12 schools, Ravenscroft, which scored an A+ on niche.com, and of course for the golf course itself. You're also right down the street from Lafayette Village, which is a European-style village that includes multiple restaurants, a great coffee shop, office space, and a central lawn. It's not to be missed. And the last private course we're going to talk about is Carolina Country Club, which is located inside the Beltline in the heart of Raleigh. This is an 18-hole par 71 course, and the Country Club is one of the most exclusive and oldest in the region, dating back to 1910. As I'm sure you've guessed, fees are rumored to be in the 6-figure range, and there's a very long wait list to join. Driving through here, you'll see generous sized lots averaging about half an acre and a mix of old and new, with most homes being built between the 1940s and 1960s. But much like Northridge, prices here vary dramatically, as do home sizes. In the last 3 months, homes sold for as low as $825,000 all the way up to $3.2 million. And they range in size from 2,200 square feet to over 5,000. So you'll find a lot of variety here. So those are the best golf course communities across the Triangle region of North Carolina. I know I left some out. There's Headingham in East Raleigh, Wakefield Plantation in North Raleigh, Knights Play, Lonnie Pool, and the list goes on and on. If you have any favorite golf course communities that I didn't mention, or if you live in any of these communities and want to share, let me know in the comments below. And if you're ready to kick off your home hunt in the Triangle region, be it in a golf course community or otherwise, I'd love to be your guide. You can find all my contact information in the link down below. Oh, and if you like this video, be sure to check out this one right here, or any of the others from my ever-growing library, all about what it's like to move to, live in, and buy in and around Raleigh, North Carolina.